Today we will start with the people code practice. The first event we will start today, the research unit in the process flow. When is it fired? The event is generated just before search dialog, add dialog or data entry dialog box is displayed. It's nothing but a search page. All these dialog boxes are available in the search page. If you open the search page, whenever you clicked on your component link, it will display search page. This is the data entry dialog box, add dialog, search dialog. Before these dialog boxes are displayed, that means before search page display. That means whenever you clicked on the link, before the search page is displaying, in between search unit is firing. In between search unit will be fired. Where is it used? Yes, in yesterday's PPT we observed search unit is available in two places. Record fields and component search records. Yes, in the record fields and component search records in two places. Next, it will fire on the search key fields. Why? Because it will fire in the search mode. That's why we will write code in the search keys. Restrictions. Search unit will not trigger if you are running from a component interface. Simply, component interface is a tool. If you are using a component interface tool to load the data at that point of time, search unit won't fire. And one more restriction, we can't use functions like doModal component, transfer and transfer page. All these are the functions. Generally simple logic. Whenever I'm trying to click on this component, it is just displaying the component search page. That means still we are not on the page. Then why should we use all these functions? Transfer page always. Ignore it. Now I'm coming back to the slide. Number 1. Venkat, you are saying it will fire before the search page display. Before search page display. How can I prove it? Yes, good question. How can I prove it? Open your component. Here is your record, employee table. Go to the people code. Search unit. This is the event. Employee ID is our search key field. Search unit is our event. Here, simple message I am writing. Win message. It's just a message function in PeopleSoft. Where we are writing record level search init. A simple message I written. If this statement is true before search page display, the search unit will fire. This message will display for us. Okay, go back to our front end. Whenever you clicked on this link, it's firing. That means it's just a message which was fired with the help of search unit event. It's displaying as expected before the search page display. How many times you clicked on this link, those many times this message will come. Yes, it's proved. First point is, yes, whatever the code you written in the search unit, it will fire before the search page display. Okay, you clicked on OK or cancel, it will come. First statement is proved. Yes, it is firing. It's available in two places. Where? Record fields, component, search records. Here I am getting two questions. First question, Venkat, why two places? First question, why two places? What are those two places? Observe carefully. Record fields, component, record level. Both are different. Do you observe one thing? If you open the application designer, record is an individual object. You can use the record. You can use the same employee table in one more page. In one more page. Multiple pages, multiple components. Yes, you can. The same record you can use in multiple pages and components. If you are writing code in the record field level, it may applicable in all of the places where you used this record. I'm repeating the statement. If you are writing code in the record field level, if you are using the code in the record field level, if you're writing the code in the record field level, it may be applicable in all the places where you use this record. Next place is component record. Where is the component? Okay, let us say the same message, I'm opening the component, view people code. Within the component, this is the record. My event is search event. Okay, now I am writing component record level search event. The same message I am writing. But observe carefully, where we written? Within the component, within the record search event. That means you written the code in the component level. Then in this particular scenario, code will fire only for that component. It's limited. It's limited. Now I am getting second question. Venkat, if I am writing code in two places, both places, okay, PeopleSoft gave me the privilege. Record field level, yes, you can write in the search unit. Component record level, yes, you can write in the search unit. Then what will happen? Yes, I written two messages now. Let's try to fire it. I written two messages in record field level and component record level. Which one will, both will fire? If yes, which one will comes first, which one will comes later? We written the messages, nothing to worry.
Component level.
First, which one is firing? Record level. Next, component record level. Record level is firing first. Component record level is firing next. Now, I am getting an idea. Venkat, whatever the code I written in the record level, can I override the logic in the component record level? Absolutely, yes. Why? Because it's an order. People code component processor firing in an order. First it is firing in the record level, next it is firing in the component record level. That means whatever the code you written in the record level, you can overwrite in the component record level. If you are asking me, Venkat, which place is best? Record level is best, component record level is best. It depends on the requirement. If you're expecting that particular logic should be fired only in the component level, then fine, go ahead and write in the component record level. One more concept. Venkat, it's our custom record. We are writing code from scratch here. But already it's a PeopleSoft delivered code is there. let us say some peoples of delivered code is there. Just imagine it's a peoples of delivered table. In the search init, peoples of delivered code is there. I would like to add 2 lines of my code. Just imagine here 100 lines of code is there already in the search init. I would like to add 2 more lines in the same code, but those 2 lines should fire especially for my component, not for all the components wherever it is used. I'm repeating the question. Already some code is there. Now you would like to add some more code in the employee table, that means in the record level search init. You would like to fire the same code, you would like to fire the new code especially for your component, not for all the components wherever it is used. You can ask me a question, Venkat, why you are writing in the record level? Why don't you write your new code in the component record level? I understood your question, but already some portion of code is there in the record level. I'm using the portion of code and I'm writing my new 2 lines of code. Then we can do one thing. We can restrict our new code to be fired only for our component. How? Simple, as like as this. If statement percentile component equal to our component name. Percentile component is a system variable. We are checking, is it our component? And if the record level people code itself, but you are restricting the code with respect to your component based on your component name. Now, even now also our code will fire and it will fire 2 messages. Now simply I am deciding if not equal to this component, then only fire the code. For my component, please don't fire the code. If component is not equal to this emp comp, then fire the code. Now go ahead. You will receive only 1 message now. The 2 component record level search init. Why? Because you bypassed the record level search init by using a if condition. That means PeopleSoft is giving a privilege to you to write people code in 2 places. That means people code in 2 places. One is in the record field level, one is in the component record level. If you are preferring the record field level, it may applicable for all the places where you used this record. If you are writing in the component record level, it will applicable only in your component. Record level will fires first, component record level will fires next.
Venkat?
Please.
Yeah, why, record level will fire first. Why not component level?
It's a PeopleSoft functionality.
Okay.
PeopleSoft designed the system like that. And one more thing, record is individual object here. It's independent. It's not related to, that means it's not restricted to fire. It's not restricted in a way like that. You have to use the record only in the component, right?
Yeah.
Only in the component. And that too, in the order also, record will comes first. Record properties will comes first. Next only the component.
Okay.
Now, just I am removing the messages. Okay, let us say you identified, okay, I written this code. How do you know I written this code? How do you know I written this code? I have to add my comments like this. Okay, I have to add my comments here. What type of comments? What project it is? GEMP comp. Otherwise, you can give a clear description like developer, project, PS HCM 9.2 implementation. Okay, purpose, written code to display message at the time of component entry, date 04/06/2018, search by VK something. I'm giving a search string here. Why? Why? Because just imagine I'm having 100 lines of code. In between I added this. At the top of the code I added my comments. You can search the change done by you by using this string. Like this I will add at the code level. Start. End. This is called development standard. Yes? Okay, later on, Geeta came into the picture. She understood. She got a new requirement. Now onwards, she don't want to fire this code. Then blindly remove it? No, it's not a good practice. Then simply she will add like this. Okay. Commented code to hide message at the time of component entry. Okay. Something like this. Now what she will do, start. Then here she can comment the code. That means she don't want to fire the code. Then if you would like to comment a single line of code, you will use this REM command. Venkat, I would like to comment multiple lines. Then use this command like this. Now I will place end. Now I came to know what happened to this code. First, this developer written the code. Next, this developer commented the code. This is called commenting in people code. In this way, this is the best way. You can write your own commenting style, but you have to maintain your comments. It's 100%.
Right.
Yes, please go ahead.
Venkat, so when you put my name start and end, because I commented your code, instead of commenting, putting the comment signs on each line, can I just start and then end it and not have it in between? Or is it because you want to let it stay as it was earlier?
No, that's what I'm saying. This is the portion of code written by a developer. Now what you are doing, on top of it, you would like to hide it. Then where you started, here you started. Okay. Here, how can I know you commented? Why? Because you clearly mentioned in the purpose, commented code.
Yeah, I understood that part. What I'm asking is, the whole thing is commented now, right? It's in green, where my name starts and ends.
You can
Of
like
closing it, yeah.
you can remove all of the comments. That means all of the notifications like this. Nothing will happen. Start and end, it will calculate. But why should we do that? Already code is written. Some comments are written. Nothing to worry about it. Just place your comment and your comment.
Okay, it will be extra cleanup for me if I do that.
Extra cleanup and no need to do that from our end.
Okay.
Srini, do you have any questions in that?
I have only one question for that one. Because you use the percentage component, percentage record, percentage page, and all that, no? Because that is PeopleSoft delivered functions. That's correct, like percentage dating and all that, like.
PeopleSoft predefined variables, not functions.
Okay.
Variables.
Okay. How we know? Because actually we have to go to the PeopleSoft developer guide for learning all these things, or
No, in upcoming practice, whenever we are practicing some steps or some techniques, automatically we came to know, okay, we have to use it. Why? Because so far we don't know what is this win message, right? But we use it.
yeah.
What is win message? It's function. What is percentage component? It's variable.
Okay.
Message has a syntax like this. Function variable, it won't have any syntaxes. You can use it directly. No need to declare it.
No, that's correct. But the PeopleSoft delivered. That percentage component is
I will show you.
PeopleSoft delivered.
Srini, nothing to worry about it.
Okay.
I will tell you what is the best methodology to land the PeopleSoft built-in functions. I will show you. This is very, very first session. Okay, nothing to worry.
Okay.
But it's a good doubt. Thank you. Now, what type of code? Okay, we understood now. Search unit is firing before page display. Yes, we can write in 2 places. Yes, we can decide based on our requirement which place is suitable. Now, what is the best example? What is the usage of search unit? Let us say in our component, we have, just imagine 2 search keys, employee ID and name. Employee ID and name, both are 2 search keys. Now, whenever I am coming on to my component, okay, better I will remove the layer win message also here. It's not required. Now, have you observed? It is displaying employee ID and name both in the search, employee ID and name both in the add. Now, as a user, I'm requesting you, please hide the name from the search option, not in the add option. Observe carefully. This is a requirement. Please hide the name in the search option, not in the add option. Why? Because in the search and add, in both places, it's displaying 2. It's displaying 2 options, employee and name, employee and name. As a client, I'm asking you, please hide name from the search. Now, we will go to the basics. We'll go to the basics. When your people code to execute, whenever end user coming on to the search page, whenever the end user coming onto the search page by clicked on this link. Now, where to place your code? We have 5 general areas. In which general area our requirement will fall? First general area, Venkat, during search process. Why? Because still we are on the search page. During search process, how many events will fire? 2. Search init and search save. Among those 2 events, which event will fire before the search page display? Yes, we already learned search init will fire before search page display. Then fine. Now, what I would like to do? I would like to hide my employee name field from the search. There are 2 options. You can go ahead in the record field level, double click the name and you can uncheck the search key. But what will happen? If you did it like this may applicable in all areas wherever you use this record field. In all the components, in all other areas also, the search key will be removed. That's why go to the people code here. Now we identified two layers, first two statements we completed, like when the people code to be executed, where you are going to write the code. Yes, in the search init. Now, simply what is your requirement? You would like to hide a field on the PeopleSoft page. Simply do one thing, Google it. Even just imagine I don't know. Okay. Hide a field in people code. Simple. Okay. Lot of suggestions came up. That means if you know exactly where you are writing, you understood the requirement exactly where you are writing, then a lot of suggestions may come up. Simply drag and drop the field from the record level. Simply like this. Drag and drop. Employee table dot name dot visible equal to dot visible equal to right here, dot visible equal to false. Observe carefully. Now go to this. Hey, it's gone. Have you observed? It's gone. There are no two options. Add anywhere. Here also it's gone. Why? Any guess?
Because we did not put anything like add mode or update display mode. That's correct?
Yes, you're right. Here we have modes in the component level. 4 modes are there: add, update display, all, and correction. You would like to display the name only in the add mode, not in the update modes. Then simply here you have to add percentage mode equal to not equal to add. Simply not equal to add. Then okay, try to save it. PeopleSoft people code editor won't allow you to save if there are any syntax issues. What is syntax issue? Expecting end if. You miss the end if. Here, simply end if. Here also you placed a semicolon. It won't disturb you. But if it's an executable statement, it must and should be a semicolon. Now go ahead and check it. In the search mode, it won't available. Add mode, it is available. In the search mode, it is not available. Add mode, it is available. Yes, the situation comes. You have to modify your search page options based on your user requirement. Very, very rare scenarios, we will touch the search init. But it may occur. Any doubts here? Anyway. Okay. Search save. Next event, search save. Okay, now I am reverting back my changes in the record level because name is not a key field for me, it's alternate search key. Alter the table. Now search save. Simple search save. When is it fired? You know one thing, whenever the search page is displayed in front of me, that means init is completed, it won't fire again. Once the search page is displayed in front of me, you can confirm search init is completed. It won't fire again. Okay, then fine. Set save. To control the processing after search key values are entered, but before the search based on these keys is executed. Simple answer, when user clicks on search. Whenever the user clicks on search save will fire. Yes. Again, it's also available in the same concept, record fields and component search records. It will execute on all the search key fields on the search dialog. We will use the search save people code to validate the things on the search page. If you are not entering anything in employee ID, then I can push you. Please enter employee. It's mandatory. Yes, I can push you like that. I can restrict you like that. Now, here, simple, one more restriction. The same type of restriction as like as the search init, it won't fire from the component interface. This statement, observe carefully, search save doesn't fire when value selected from the search list. Whenever the search list is displayed, that means search save is completed. 100% search save is completed. Why? Because it is giving us the results. Whenever you clicked on the search. Once you clicked on the search, results are displayed in front of you. That means search is done. Search save is done. It won't fire the search save whenever you clicked one of the search results. Whenever you clicked on search, before the search results are displayed in front of you, search save will fire. Okay, best example. Okay. As of now, without giving anything in employee ID, if you are clicking on search, it is giving us the results. But now my requirement is, I would like to fire a code if my end user not entering anything in the employee ID field in the search page. If he tries to search, then I would like to populate one error message. Employee ID is mandatory. Please enter it. This is the requirement. Again, if we go to the basics, where three conditions or three conditions page, when, where, and what. When you want the people code to execute, that means whenever the end user clicked on the search, where to place your code. Again, which general area you are in the during search process. In during search process, two events will fire, search init and search save. Which is suitable event? Where you are on the search page. That means search init is completed. The only option is search save. Simple. Search save. Okay. Open the table. Go to the people code. Search save. If, simple condition, if employee ID dot value equals to null, then error I am populating. What type of error I am populating? Please enter employee ID and if. We are done. Now go ahead and check it. Please enter employee ID. It won't allow us to move further. Why? Because it's an error. It's an error. Error statement will stop you, will restrict you to move further. When that error is not required, then warning. Warning. Okay. Warning. Please enter employee. But it will allow you to move further. It just gives you a warning. Error won't allow you to move further. Now I'm getting a doubt, error or warning in both scenarios. Now add a new value. It's a search Venkat, it's add. Without giving anything in the employee ID, try to add it, it won't allow you. Why? Because add will also perform the search. Please enter the employee. It's proved search save is file. Now, my user is asking me a question. Venkat, what is this? People code program executed an error statement which has produced this message. Yes, it's a people code behavior, but my user is asking a question again. Venkat, why? Is there any possibility to display only this message? I don't want to see this. I'm expecting this message only. Is there any possibility? Yes. It's called message catalog. Message catalog functionality. In the message catalog functionality, two concepts are there: message set number. Second one, message number. Message number. Message set number and message number. Within the message set number of messages will be there. Where it we can. The navigation, main menu, people tools, utilities, administration, message catalog. Here, message catalog. Message set number, okay, 100 I am giving. No matching values found. Okay, let's try 01. Here, observe carefully. Under the message set number 01, 36 messages are there. 36 messages are there. Like that, generally in PeopleSoft Delivered, they will suggest you, please don't enter your message set number till 19,999. Go here, try to enter it. Messages are not there, but in PeopleBooks, they suggest you 19,999 message set numbers are PeopleSoft Delivered. Go with 20,000. Now, if you go for 20,000, okay, sorry, 2,000 it is. Some message set numbers are there. Okay, 21. Okay, all these are delivered by me whenever we are practicing some sessions. Okay, it's not there, 24,000. Add a new value, message set number. Okay, custom error messages. Okay, message severity is error. Please enter employee ID. It is mandatory to search. It is mandatory to search. Save it. Now you have your own parameters. What was those parameters? 24,001. 24,001. Then fine. Okay, Venkat. I have my parameters. I stored my own message in the parameter 24,001. How can I use it in my code? Error. I am calling an error by using my parameters. Parameters I can call like this: message, get, text. This is my function. I am giving my parameter 24,000, 1. If nothing was found in these parameters, message not found. Save it. Now try to execute the functionality. Please enter employee ID. It is mandatory to search. Whatever the message we given, it's coming properly. My God, by mistake, I given 11. 24,011, it's not there. Then message not found is coming. If message is not there in these parameters, it is populating the text whatever we written in the double quotes. Now I am getting a silly idea. Venkat, if it is coming like this, here itself I am writing employee ID is mandatory. Please enter before such some text. Whatever the text I am expecting, can I write like this? Absolutely, you can write like this. Then, what is the use of message catalog? Here, by using some dummy message set numbers and message numbers, I can print my own message. I can print my expected message to the user. Then what is the use of message catalog entry? Anyone can explain?
You can use the multiple times, multiple places, the same thing. That's the reason.
Okay, one more. That's the answer? Yes, one more. Any other usage?
You can use the variables in between that message. And sometimes you can use the variable and automatically take the bind. I'm telling about the bind variable. That's correct.
Yes, you're right. Yeah, this is one more. One more is user can change the text. Got my point? User can change the text by using the front end. No need to come to the back end. If he doesn't like the text, he would like to modify something in this text. If you are developing your context by using this methodology, then user don't find this message set number and message number. If you are using a proper methodology to display the message, then user also can go ahead and change the message. Any doubts? Any one of you? Geeta?
How the user can change it?
Message catalog. 24,000. 1. Okay. He would like to change it. Change it.
Oh, user. Okay.
User. That means user means admin in the front.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking about. User doesn't have access to change the message.
Even any one of them. No need to come to application designer. You got my point?
Oh, okay.
A developer is not required.
Okay, application you're talking.
Yeah, front-end application.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, okay, Geeta, Subhash and Pranita, everything is clear? So far what we discussed?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so far we used some functions, error, message get text, win message. Where we can find all this? Where we can find all these? Like, go to the people books. People tools. Any one version, any one of the version. 8.56 is the latest. In my system, 8.55 is there. Even the older version. Not a problem. You see, 3 people books are available for people code. People code developers guide, people code language reference, people code API reference. People code developers guide will help you to understand the theoretical part, event process flow, buffers, everything. We have to refer the language reference people book for the built-in functions. Now, come to the built-in functions. If you open it, functions by category. If you come down like this, it may extend hundreds, thousands. If you're suddenly asking me, Venkat, what is this accrual factor? I don't know. Sincerely, I'm saying I don't know. Cubic spline, I don't know. I have not used it in my practice. Suddenly you're asking ping node. Oh no, I don't know. Yes, there is a possibility. Every developer didn't get a chance to work on all of these built-in functions. How? Why? Because whenever they get a chance to work on such functionality, they will use the built-in function. Okay, Venkat, how can I practice number of built-in functions? lot of built-in functions are there. If you come down like this, still headings are going on till this area. How many? Even if it's scroll up, it is taking too much of time. Then, what is the best methodology? Venkat, you are experienced, you have experienced more than 12 years, you worked on different built-in functions. Okay, as a new learner, I will give you one method. Like, create your own spreadsheet. Yes. Function. What happened? Okay, function, syntax, usage, otherwise let us say usage, next example. What is the use? Okay, let us see. This is my spreadsheet I am preparing for my practice. First function, what we use today, win message. Okay, function, let us say category. Which category type, which type of function it is, win message. Let's go to this people book and type win message. Have you observed one thing? It's a debugging function, Venkat. Okay, go ahead. Debugging. Only debugging, any other type of function it is. Message catalog and message display type of function also. Message catalog and message display. This is two categories. Syntax of this function, simply click on the function, hyperlink. It will take you to the function. Have you observed how much big function it is? Till here, how much big function it is? You have to go through the function. First, copy the syntax. This is the syntax. Syntax won't change. Usage. Use the win message to function to display message in the message box. Okay, I'm copying and pasting. Okay, go to the example. Example you will find you at the bottom. Here like this. Some example. Otherwise, you can place our own example what we practice. But what is, okay, one second. Now, why we should prepare this? Now coming to the point. Whenever you are practicing the win message, please read the book carefully. Whenever you are practicing the win message, the win message function is supported for compatibility with previous releases of people tools. New applications should use message box instead of win message. But still win message is working, but they are suggesting to learn message box. That means whenever we are learning the win message, now it's a opportunity to learn message box also. Why? Because both are similar. Open the message box. Now you are practicing the message box. Second function. Whenever you are practicing the win message, go to the message box. Again the same, which type of function it is. Next, syntax, usage, example. Whenever you are practicing the win message, come to the bottom, you see 5 similar or 6 similar functions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 similar functions are there. What are those? Yes, whenever I am learning the win message, I can learn message get. I can learn message get text. I can learn message get explain text. 3. That means message get text, message get explain explain text. One more, encrypt. Next, whenever I am practicing the win message, I am practicing the message box. Okay, come to the bottom. Any special functions we can learn? Any similar functions we can learn? Message get text, and message get explain text. Okay, done. Next, whenever I am practicing the message get text, message get explain text, message box. Okay, we are done. Message get text, the same, done. Message get explain text, same, done. Encrypt, whenever I am practicing the encrypt, decrypt and hash. Okay, encrypt is not the regular use, you can ignore it. But have you observed? Whenever I am practicing a win message, now I came to learn 6. Next, error we practice it today. Error is a function, yes. Error is a function. Whenever I am practicing the error here, go to the error. Validation type of function it is. Whenever I am practicing the error, come to the bottom. Warning. Next, set cursor position. Set cursor position. Whenever I am practicing the set cursor position, transfer page. Whenever I am practicing the transfer page, transfer. Whenever I am practicing the transfer page, transfer. Like that, a chain will go on like this. Venkat, whenever I am practicing the set cursor position, I am not in a position to understand the function. Note it down. Note it down. Come to me. Post your question in the session. Maybe we are dealing with the basics. It may relate to the advanced. No problem. Prepare your spreadsheet first. Note it down. We will practice in our session. Even though I have not used some of the functions in my practice, but with my experience and with my exposure, I can give you some inputs. If you are preparing the spreadsheet like this, it will be more helpful in your real-time practice also. Whenever you are having the spreadsheet, you can simply set by category, set by usage. You can check each and everything from your spreadsheet. This is the best methodology to practice more built-in functions. Whenever you are practicing component, okay, let us say we practice today percentile component. Yes, percentile component. Go ahead and check it, what it will do. Percentile, let's say mode, we practice today. Yes, mode. How many modes are there? Add, update display all, correction, data entry, prompt. A lot of that. That's why whatever we are using to practice in our sessions, please go ahead and review in the people book of people code language reference. In the built-in function side, you can check the built-in functions. In the system variable side, you can check the system variables. But this is the best method to practice the built-in functions. Please prepare your own spreadsheet. Is it answer your question, Srini?
Yeah. That's need a lot of homework.
Yeah. Why? Because it needs time to understood the functionality. We need some experience to guess which type of function it is. But if you are preparing a spreadsheet, that time itself you will get an idea. Okay. Any other doubts? Any one of you? We completed 2 events today. Search init and set save. That means we completed one general area also during search processing. In the next session on the Monday evening, US time, we will start with the second general area in the people code. Before page display, we will start with row select.